We unite.
Calvary greetings, our wonderful viewers. It is yet another month that the Lord has made, and we are in this month not just to be in it, but we are in this month to make a difference. Today I bring to you the first ever spiritual episode on the Propellers show. We are discussing the topic titled The Making of a Worshipper. Our guest for today is none other than the female breakthrough artist Groove Awards 2019, Emma Omonge. She is the hit song maker of songs such as Nachotaka, Mungu wa Ishara, and Fungua Bingu. She is an amazing artist, and above all, she is a worshiper who loves and fears God. We are about to hear what are the secrets that make and break a worshiper. What is it that worship is all about? Enjoy the moment as you learn and equip your life with the worship ministry. God bless you as we take this tour down the making of a worshiper.
We unite, we ignite, and we light. The whole world sees it's Propeller Show, your number one show. It's Propeller Show, your number one show. There is no room for nachotaka ni wewe tu. Penuliwa sana. Majibu yapatikane.
Once again, Emma, we are grateful to have you. Now we are here to discuss the making of a worshiper.
Yeah.
At least last time we got to know you and your path and your journey into this great worship ministry. So to begin with, would you tell us what is worship? How would you define worship?
I'd say worship is love responding to love.
Wow.
Worship is more of what you can give and not what you can get. Worship is adoration, it's direct. This is vertical. Worship is vertical, it's direct.
Direct.
You address God for who He is. You talk about who He is through what is done. So you cannot talk about what is done only without talking about Him. You can't separate Him from the two.
Yes.
Yeah, so we worship God in praise, and we praise God in worship.
Wow.
So that is worship, yeah.
So is there a line between praise and worship, or is it one and the same thing?
There shouldn't be a line. Every name of God is a description of His character. We don't call Him Jireh for the sake of it. We call Him Jireh because we've seen Him provide. We don't say it's Shalom. We've seen Him provide peace. So you cannot talk about Him minus His works.
Wow.
It is His works that makes Him Him.
So they go hand in hand.
Yes. So you cannot be that I'm a praiser. You can't be a praiser that cannot worship.
Yes.
You cannot be a worshiper who cannot praise.
They go hand in hand.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what is a complete God. So when you're trying to do focusing on what you can get from Him, it's not more of a, now it's not even God. It's like some machine that you use to get whatever you want to get and all that. Yeah.
They say we are the products of our processes. And I think in every journey of destiny, there's that which will break you and there's that which will make you. Can you tell us a few things that can make a worshiper and a few things that can break a worshiper?
Okay, what makes up a worshiper? Number one, you need to understand that if you cannot submit to an authority, if you cannot submit, then you cannot worship. Because worship is not this way. Worship is this way. They always be ahead. There's always a symbol of worship. There's always an image of worship. And then you have to be this way. Then that is why God compares Himself to marriage. Because there has to be the head, and then there's somebody that is under. And it's not under because you're below or not, but it's because that's how the order of worship. So if you cannot submit, if you cannot be guided, then you cannot worship. If you cannot be guided by God, you cannot worship. So what makes you is the fact that you're able to be guided. Number two, if you're not desperate for Him, you cannot worship. And a worship leader, or a worship
Yeah,
leader,
yeah.
like I was saying, is people feed from your overflow. So make sure you worship to a
soaked.
level you are overflowing. If there's no overflow of any sort, then it's not a complete worship. So don't worship as a performance. Don't worship as a way to, proving a point,
Entertain.
to entertain and all these things. Make sure you worship from a place of overflow, because people feed from the overflow for worship. So if you're so dry and you're selfish, you cannot worship.
Yeah.
Because you'll be holding everything to yourself. So you got to release it, and God is able to get glory from that.
Yeah. So desperation, submission.
Yes.
Is there anything else that makes a worship?
Number two, desperation, submission, and of course there's a great, desire to do this. And worship is more of a fellowship. Yeah. So if you cannot fellowship with God, it's a place of fellowship.
Wow.
It's not a place of reciting needs. It's a place of fellowship.
Of fellowship, yeah.
So if you can't recite, if all you do is reciting your needs, you cannot worship Him. You can't be self. You can't be selfish. You cannot be selfish in worship. Yeah, desperate, submissive.
Yes.
You're supposed to be selfless.
Selfless.
Yes. God, have your way. Do what you want to do with me. So until you're at that point, you cannot really do it.
Yes.
You can't.
What can break a worshiper? Say now, I have done the three things, and I've poured out myself to
And those
God.
are just a few.
Those are just a few.
Yes.
The core ones.
The core ones.
Yes.
So many.
There are so many in the list.
Yes.
Now I've done this, and I'm now this great worshiper. What can easily crush and break me and throw me off the line?
Pride comes before fall. When you begin to focus on what is made you achieve, because you cannot do it on your own. So when you begin to think, it was my doing.
Because sometimes you worship, people are healed.
Yes,
things
and you begin
happen and-
you imagine it's your doing.
Okay.
Prayerlessness. You cannot worship without prayer. Like prayer is a communication between you and God. Prayerless worshiper cannot really do it, because you're taking us somewhere. So how do you take us to a place you've never been to?
Yeah.
How do you talk to us about somebody you've never interacted with? So there's no way. So you've got to be prayerful. And prayer doesn't mean, and number two, be real.
Real.
Be real to God. Don't try to hide your things like God doesn't see. It's even in the darkest hour He sees. So one thing I've learned about myself, even in my imperfections, I'm not perfect. I don't have it all. I don't know it all. But even in my imperfection, I've learned to just rely on God.
Wow.
And that has really helped me. You see, God wants vessels that are ready for His use. He sanctifies them for His use. He doesn't want the all-knowing,
Yes.
those who feel they all know it, and they are the benchmark of
they
whole.
can do everything.
They can do everything, the benchmark of holiness and all that. Now, so one thing I've learned is just to avail myself. I tell God as I am. I come as I am.
As I am.
Enter boldly into His presence and obtain mercy. So I enter boldly as I am, that I may obtain mercy in times of need.
Wow.
So I walk in boldly. And so what can break you when you're full of yourself?
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
So the trap of pride is
It's very huge.
okay.
Very huge.
And many worshippers have secret frustration. We always ask the question, who encourages the encourager?
I know.
Yes. Who pours into this person who everyone looks up to, and you have a secret frustration, probably even a secret addiction, probably something that is so shameful to say to the world. How do you go about this now as a worshipper?
That's a very good question. And I tell you honestly that if there's somebody that I respect and pray for as a worship leader, sometimes we come to that pulpit all decked up and you're looking good, because we've just mastered the art of exalting our assignment above what we go through, exalting our assignment above whatever challenge comes our way.
Yes.
So anybody out there, if there's something you need to pray for, is your worship leader. if there's something you need to pray for, someone you need to pray for is your worship leader. They go through so much. They have that makeup on, but they're only one who hear the cracks in their lives.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is just make sure you pray for them. My anchor has been God. Because everybody looks at you like the perfect thing.
Yes,
What they not know
exactly.
is what separates me just the grace in my life. I'm just like you. I go through the same things. I get angry. I lack. I struggle. But God helps us with time because for the sake of His name, it just covers us and helps us do it. So if there's somebody you need to pray for, is your worship leader.
Yes.
Don't begin to commit nasty. Oh, lewa jaimba vizuri. They've not sung my song. If you want your own song, just go record it in the studio and have your own song, please.
Yes.
Yeah. Jaimba vizuri kwa roho. Where you
Lea
pray
hapo in the spirit.
where omba in the spirit. The human beings like you put a lot of pressure on them, and you see, unapata some of them just get broken.
Sure.
And they're off the pulpit and they don't sing no more. So just make sure you pray for them, encourage them. You know, build a relationship with them. Don't always be the one that is needy, presenting a need 24/7. Can you ask them, are you guys okay?
Yeah.
What can I do for you? Can you also ask the same? Can you tell me, Emma, are you okay? What can I do for you? But it's always, Emma, I want you to do this for me. I want you to mentor me. I want you. It's a why people want things every single day. And you wonder, who cares to even know what I go through or what I even want? So you pray for your worship leaders and today just make a turnaround. Instead of asking what you want from them, could you just ask them if they're even okay?
Yes. As worshippers, we actually find most of the worship leaders, sometimes they undergo some very embarrassing moments on the pulpit. Now, have you yourself ever underwent any embarrassing moment? And if so, how did it go for you and how did you overcome it? Because I can imagine after such a moment, there will be a lot of criticisms and a lot of voices coming your way.
There's a day I went to sing somewhere and this guy, we'd agreed on a particular key. Then it just plays a very high one. I'm thinking, okay. So I kind of didn't get into the right place.
Yes.
You know what you do? You just tell people to keep clapping and you don't just find a way. There's a way we just do our thing. And you're wondering. So please, keyboardists, just always pay attention. When you train somebody, just pay attention. You know, it shocks you. You're like, eh? I wasn't aware of this. So at the end of the day, you make us want to find you craft a way to get out of it and all that. But just stick to the plan. When people agree it's B, please it's B, keep playing that B.
B.
So that I see that.
Don't do your own thing.
Yeah, or maybe somebody goes off. Maybe the instruments are not so well, so your backup can't hear themselves. Hey, they will just sing their own things and you're wondering, oh my God,
what is happening?
Is it the same people?
Yes.
But we manage through it.
Yes,
though.
yes. And what is the secret behind power on the altar? Because you find some people think that power is maybe in their voices or in shouting and screaming and trying to cry. You know, people think when I cry, I worship the most. So what is the secret behind the power on the altar?
The power on the altar, it's a fellowship with God.
Goes back
There's no
to fellowship
rocket
with God.
science. You don't relate with Him, you cannot be powerful. You must be plugged to a source. And if you're leading worship, we are plugged into the source, which is God. And if you're the secular ones, they plug into the whatever people they plug in. Everybody needs to have a source for you to be powerful.
Wow.
So mine is that relationship with God. That's where you meet Him. That's where He gives you the ordinances. That's where He speaks to you. So you cannot say that you cannot talk about your voice. You see, unless a nature, let me tell you, it's not about Nachotaka being powerful. It's a nature that lodges Nachotaka. There's a nature in it.
Wow.
So if there's no nature, if it's blank, if it's flat, it's not going to touch no life. So it's not the lyrics of that song. It is the nature. There's a nature that possesses it. It's a nature that lodges it, that makes it come out with an unction that is just irresistible. Someone listens and they're like, okay. So in the pulpit, if you don't have a fellowship with God, we can tell. Yeah, it's going to be a huge struggle.
Wow.
Yeah, but when you have a relationship with God, it's going to be easier. So just go as you are. Speak as it is. And we serve a God that is just, when you come nigh, it just draws nigh.
Yeah,
we serve a very lovely God. I don't know.
Is it important for worshippers to have mentors? And if so, what are some of the mentors that have mentored you into it? And one more to the mentorship thing. Does your mentor necessarily have to be, say, a musician or an artist? Or you can have mentorship maybe in your pastor or just anybody else who can come in and mentor you?
A mentorship is a very broad thing, and I get that question every time. People want me to mentor them. Mentorship is mentoring. Mentorship is walking day by day with someone. It's beyond just walking with me, thinking I'm going to give you a pass through TV or radio. That is not mentorship. That is marketing. That is just going to use someone for marketing. Mentorship is when we walk, I get to know who you are, your life, your everything. We become partners in this thing. And people tend to think when you're mentored by Omonge, you're going to win an award tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. Because we have, as much as I'll mentor you, but we have different paths. You see, this your process that you need to go through to get to what you need to be doing. And there's a misconception. I feel there's a misconception about what mentorship is. Yes. It's not me doing it. It feels like it's the mentor doing the huge work and the mentee gets to enjoy it. It's actually me, the mentor, helping you become the best version of you.
So it is not a host-parasite relationship.
No, I'm not supposed to do what you need to do. I cannot go to talk to the media houses when you need to go talk to them. Because we were mentored, we were told, enter parlor, you go talk to them. And we built these things. So you see, at the end of the day, it's a misconception. People confuse marketers for their music and the mentors to their music. So you need to demystify that. That it's not the mentor doing the huge work, then the mentee just flows and it just looks good around.
Those
like an accessory.
No. Getting it.
You see, I could mentor you and maybe you access the doors that I have. But it's gonna be on you to keep that door open. So yeah, because it's your character, it's who you are.
Yeah.
And most of the time, people don't really want to. I tell people, if I'm to mentor you, I'm just gonna help you become the best version of you. I don't do the huge junk for you. I want to help you do the best version. How aggressive are you? Nothing happens when you sit.
Yes.
Now, how many doors can you knock? How confident are you to knock the doors that I'm going to tell you, go and knock there. Give your songs there. They trash it, they don't trash it. That is how we began. Yeah. That is the whole process. Yes. You learn to value it. But people want ready-made. The mentees of today want ready-made. And they get offended. They get offended if we make a request and don't do it. Like they feel they're entitled, like they have a right. Yeah. And I'm thinking, I don't think I'm called into this to baby someone or something. No. We are co-workers in this thing. You know, we are co-workers actually.
Yes.
So you're just supposed to just compare notes with me and keep doing your work. People lose focus on the agenda, focusing on the mentor. Yeah. Yes. You want to talk like the other person. Are you with them? You want to dress like them. Does your body fit? Does your body structure fit how they look?
Yes.
Okay. You want to shave like they shave. Is your head size, can it fit that? That's the question you need to ask.
Yes.
You're not supposed to alter yourself to be like someone else in the name of being mentored. Be yourself. I'm going to say that again. Be yourself. This person is supposed to come into your life and help you become the best version of you. Not be like them.
A copy of them.
No, you cannot be a copy. You got to be original. We are co-workers at the end of the day.
Wow.
We are not. There's nobody senior. You know, Bella God, there's no senior and then there's no junior. We are workers. So just come and borrow a leaf from me. How do you do it? And I do that a lot of times on my inbox. I would ask, Emma, how do you do it? I type it and do it for you. But I want you to mentor me through WhatsApp. I'm wondering, what is that? I want you to mentor me over the phone. I'm telling you, that is all mentorship. Yes. I need to work with you. I need to know the kind of person you are. What if I'm letting somebody who's coming to bring down my stuff?
Sure.
I do not know you. So be very careful as a mentor. Get to know these people. You could invite somebody who's coming to just cause havoc in your life. So be very careful.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. As we wrap it up, so we need you to actually give an advice. Number one, to a worshiper who's watching you, has been admiring you and is like, wow, Emma is such a well, you know, and maybe the upcoming artist, you know, they are there trying to push their way through. So what is your advice to them? And you can also let us know where we can find you, say on social media, we want to follow you, how to get your music and all that.
Number one, I'd say, there's not really an upcoming artist. As long as you're out there You've done a
not
song.
upcoming.
You're an artist.
Wow.
You're a minister.
Wow.
You're full blown. Just these things is a matter of time. Times and season happen to all of us. Maybe your time hasn't come for you to have that full blown, experience grace at a full blown level. But you're still a minister. And I want to encourage you that just be patient with the process, and don't admire what you don't know how it was cooked and everything else. It's easy to admire what belongs to someone else. You see, the reason why you're admiring that is simply because they've worked on their thing and it has become attractive. It is always like that. The most attractive things are from people who've worked on them. So if you can just put the same work and work on yourself and work on what you have, then it's going to be like theirs. Wow. It's going to be uniquely yours, not even like theirs, uniquely yours. And number two, always admire to do things the way you are crafted and created to do. Don't try to be like someone else. And be yourself. Do things you can afford. You don't have to hustle to do a video like so-and-so or like so-and-so. Just do a video that you can afford. Can you operate within your means? And people grow. Don't take 5 years of growth and you want to squeeze into one day. It's gonna break your head. You're gonna lose it. And to a young worship leader, keep doing it. Yeah, I'm still doing it. I kept doing it, and you keep doing it unwaveringly. And something else that kind of messed me up when I started doing these things, and I got excited at singing. I wanted people to sing. I wanted people to notice. I was doing it to get some certain type of glory, and attention, and that is missing the point. And let me tell you something: when we exalt God, we are bound to be lifted. Wow! When you exalt God, do it to exalt God. You are bound to be lifted. It's going to add value in what we do. So don't do it for your personal gain. Do it for Him, and He's going to lift you. I'm telling you from experience. When I stopped focusing on what I can get and focused on what I could give Him, it turned around my life. Wow. Yeah. So it's gonna turn around your life the moment you allow Him be the center of it all. Wow. And just leave the seat. Dethrone yourself. Allow Him.
Enthrone Him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Where can we find you?
You can find me on social media. On Instagram at official Emma Omonge, on Twitter at Omonge Emma, and Facebook is full. You have to follow, or maybe do the fan page. Just go and click But let's do Instagram. I'm a bit new on Instagram, so we don't even have a huge following. So you make sure you go and just click there so we can relate
on Instagram.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much, our wonderful viewers, for watching us. That was the making of a worshipper with Emma Omonge. Of course, I won't let her go before she sings us at least one of the songs. I don't know if she will choose Nachotaka, Mungu wa Ishara, or Fungua Bingo, or even Adonai. I mean, it is her choice. But this is all we have from you from the Propeller's desk. I'm your host, Eric Kamiti. Over to Emma Omonge.
Nachotaka ni wewe tu, nachotaka ni wewe tu, haja ya moyo wangu Yesu tu, haja ya moyo wangu Yesu tu. I just picked Nachotaka because I know all of you are going to make that request. So I'm always in the spirit. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it. Nachotaka ni wewe tu. Nachotaka ni wewe tu.
Continue to subscribe to our channel, like this video and share far and wide. Like us on our Facebook page at The Propeller's Desk. Follow us on Instagram at The Propellers Show, and let us keep the conversation going through our Twitter account at The Propellers Show. I am your co-host Imani Wamoyo, and until next time, it's bye-bye for now.
We unite, we ignite, and we light. The whole world sees it's Propeller Show, your #1 show. It's Propeller Show, your #1 show. There is no room no room for giving up.